Hello, everyone, and welcome to Weekend Sports. It's our weekly Tigers breakdown. Not a great week for the Tigers, but we made it out of it. They ended up starting the week losing to the Cardinals in their series, or winning that series, won 2 out of 3, splitting doubleheader, and then getting the last game one of the series, and then getting swept by the Yankees, only winning 2 games this week. And with how the Twins are playing, this is not how you want to be playing right now.
No, no. I mean, I kind of didn't think they were playing really well. They won 4 series in a row and then got swept by the Yankees. So, I mean, I guess you can't be too mad, but they got to get back on track. I'm having faith in this team. This division is not what we thought it was going to be like at the beginning of the year.
No,
They
no, it
seem
is
to have
not.
some good teams, um, and only one really stinking team right now.
We are currently sitting in fourth place in our division, but only 4 games back.
Right,
And then you got the White Sox at 8-26.
right.
You got
I
the
mean, our division is going to be battling all year long, and I mean, I'm not at this point. I'm not going to say that we're going to be the best team in our division. We
no.
are. I'm not
Currently
saying
though,
we.
we were well as of yesterday, we were sitting in the sixth wild card. We were the last wild card team, but now we are
It's
not.
May.
But
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. We'll talk. We'll be closer to that when it gets to August, and we'll see where they're at. But they've been fun to watch. Um, Kind of excited about Winsel Perez. He's been
he's
on a
played
tear,
really, really well. He hit 2 home
uh,
runs on the day I was there.
and so I mean I'm excited about him. I think Torque will come around. It's just hopefully it's sooner than later. I think all these guys will.
That
I have faith in Meadows and Parker Meadows, and I think all these guys are going to improve as the season goes on.
that
So uh, I think it's going to be a really fun year to watch. I don't think they're going to be one of the better teams, though. I mean, I don't think they're even going to come
they've
close.
been struggling. Now, though, Torkelson is a big issue that on the team right now. I know Hinch said next is him sitting on the bench if he can't get himself going.
Right.
As he's moved down the lineup, he's supposed to be one of the better guys on the team. Called Bunsel Perez. I feel like that adds some competition big to Meadows, who's also been struggling.
Right.
Riley Green has been going, and he's been
Well,
playing
I
well.
mean, you have
He,
to admit, if those two guys were playing up to at least their potential, their expectations, we'd probably have a few more wins under the belt.
probably.
And we'd be probably in first place. We don't have the luxury of having our guys that we're counting on playing putrid at the plate.
Even
And really,
Carpenter hasn't been playing amazing, but he's been playing all right. He's batting at a 258 average, which is up there at the top of the team, but like he's not batting to what we thought he might be able to bat. Riley Green's leading the team in average home runs. Mark Hanna's leading the team with RBIs right now.
he's played well, Mark.
And that has been a good move for them to make in the offseason. Basically, to replace Cabrera with Canna has kind of worked out production wise out in the field. Plus, he can play first in the outfield. So while Torkelson is struggling, you throw him at first, you
Right.
play the
I
better
would
lineup.
not, like I said, I know a lot of people are, send Torque down. No, I'm tired of that stuff. They're not going anywhere this season anyways. Let Torkelson work it out. Let Meadows work it out. Let's see what these guys are. Let's give them this year.
But looking forward into the next week, we have a big series to start out the week. You are in Cleveland playing the Guardians. You win that series, you need somehow you sweep them. We've had very tough luck over the past few years with Cleveland. I think last year we finally got out of that, never beating Cleveland in Cleveland.
Cleveland's always been a
But
decent team. I mean, they're a good team.
but if you win that series, if you sweep them, you become a game back of them. On top of if Minnesota isn't playing as good as they are with their 12-game win streak.
Right.
So
I was just hoping, we could take one out of the New York series, and we didn't. It hurts when you get swept. It does. It sucks. And it's going to be very hard, But they were on a good streak before that, so let's hope they bounce back.
yep, they got a 3-game set against Guardians, and then they come home for a 3-game set against the struggling Astros, which not a lot of people predicted that they would be struggling this year, but they aren't playing well. So you come home to a potential series win right there. So if you can get out of Cleveland with a win or two, that would be great.
Right.
Really, it's a series you need to win to keep up with them in the division. You can't be allowing the gap to get too far because you're about to hit on a good spread for the rest of the month. Because after Cleveland, you're going to play Houston, who's struggling, Miami, who's struggling, the Diamondbacks, who are struggling, until you go and face the Royals, which will be another big series. Then you come home to play Toronto, which is about on par as you right now. Pittsburgh is the same way, and then Boston, who's also the same position. So you're going to have a few series stretch where you are going to be the favorite for those games, and you really need to pull out of those so you can keep up in the division. Especially again with how the Twins are playing, they're currently on a 12-game win streak, and it's difficult to keep up with a team that is constantly winning. However, they just lost today, so never mind. They don't have a 12-game win streak; it just ended. But still, they're playing really, really well, and if they keep that momentum, it's going to be difficult to keep up with them.
We aren't going to keep up with something. This is a team that's struggling just to be above 500, and will be struggling their whole season to be just above 500. We were hoping that in this division that might be enough, but it's not looking like that.
Yeah, we're now a game and a half. I know you didn't want to talk about wild card, but game and a half behind the wild card. If anyone wants to know where we're at a month into the season, um, I mean, as long as I would be fine if you stayed there for most of the year. Honestly, like I don't expect playoffs out of the Tigers, but if you could be like the Red Wings and make it
Right.
interesting for most of the year,
Make it fun to watch.
I am
Be
perfectly fine
entertaining.
with that.
Don't be out of it by July or something like that. Just be in it and compete. And we'll see where we're at in August if we have a shot. Um, I highly doubt it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a whole month, yeah, a whole 3 months until basically we know where we're at, trade deadline and all that. So hopefully we play well this week and get back on track. With all that being said, though, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, share the video around. Let me know what you think about the Tiger season so far down in the comments. Until next time, hope to see everybody soon.